discussion, recognize.
Madam City Attorney, how far does this ordinance that Commissioner Gord presented goes? Can you explain a little further?
Aiding Section 37-14 entitled False or Fraudulent Claims for Payment or Approval, providing for a short title, purpose, definitions, certification of claims, liability for false claims, penalties, civil actions for false claims, rights of the parties in civil actions, awards to plaintiff, bringing civil actions, expenses, attorney's fees, costs, exemptions to civil actions, protection for participating employees, burden of proof and presumption of false claim, and innocent claim and affirmative defenses, containing a severability clause and providing for an effective date. This was sponsored by Commissioner Court.
Is there a motion to approve? It's been properly moved. Seconded by the chair. Discussion, recognize.
Madam City Attorney, how far does this ordinance that Commissioner Gord presented goes? Can you explain a little further?
It basically is modeled after the county's ordinance, and it just gives the city certain other rights that arguably we have already, but this is putting everybody on notice that if someone files certain false claims or gives us false information, that we do have the ultimate right to go after.
That's across the board, right?
Yeah. When you say across the board,
well, in any department, any city,
any city
function,
issue,
any city official, whether employee or elected official. That's why I'm asking.
Yes, I mean it is just.
For instance, let me go right to the point. If someone files not only false but a perjurous, that they committed perjury under oath, that we could show in claims to, let's say, the Miami-Dade Ethics Commission against any city employee, including elected officials. This will now give us the right to go after those people for any expenses the city has had, right?
If authorized, yes. Yes.
All right. Commissioner Gord?
Explain that again now. I want to be clear about what you just said.
You're having more vision these days, and I'm impressed.
So basically, this is an ordinance that will try to deter people from knowingly causing or making the city pay false claims. So it has to do with claims. However, if they're fraudulent, inflated, and it causes any damages to the city, then we would be able to civilly bring an action. It doesn't exactly describe it how you describe it between first and second. We can definitely amend it to make that clear, that if it's anything that causes us extra monies to litigate or defend and what have you, that we can do that. But it really has to do with claims and then damages that we would have to incur in order to pay out certain things that were fraudulent.
Or protect against certain things.
It doesn't say that specifically, but we could definitely amend it.
Okay. Well.
And by claim, when you say claim, you're speaking of like a lawsuit, a legal.
Right.
Just want to be sure about that. Okay.
I think what's important is that we spell it out. If the city attorney wants to put it in writing, that's even better. But frankly, the intent of the law is even sufficient. If before this is passed, we make clear what the intent is. That's what the law is. You go back to the intent of the body that passed the law. But I think by spelling it out even clearer, it's better. But I think we need to spell it out clearly so that it's also not used the wrong way here, now, or any future commissions. It's got to be clear-cut stuff that, people committed perjury, that did something wrong in whatever they filed or did against any claim against the city or any of our employees or officials.
We'll address that between first and second.
Okay, very good.
Any further discussion? You recognize.
Question, I understand if the administration believes that they can make some kind of claim, it will have to be approved by the commission, am I correct? It will have to come back for us to approve it.
Yeah, of course.
That's one of the reasons why.
Yeah, that would always have to come back.
It's gotta come to us anyway, we're final decisions here.
What it does is it gives us now the right to move forward under our laws.
Seeing no further discussion, all in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. Against? Motion carries.